Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces September 16, 2024. It makes sense to examine your fears and insecurities if they emerge with today's Sun-Chiron aspect. Clearing the decks for sharper thinking puts you in a prime position to take advantage of opportunities. Doubts about whether you are performing at your best should not get in the way of good vibes between yourself and others, but allow yourself some reflective moments. As the day advances, a Venus-Jupiter transit boosts a sense of intimacy with someone special or honesty with yourself. There is a stronger sense of peace with yourself now. You could be feeling more playful, easygoing, and engaged. Attracting support, if needed, comes naturally. People seem a little more willing, engaged, and generous. Jupiter is one of our most beloved planets in our solar. This is because Jupiter is the giver of luck, miracles, growth, and expansion. Wherever our great benefic resides, we experience a profound focus on the themes that embody that particular zodiac sign. With Jupiter now in Gemini until June 9, 2025, we will find ourselves becoming more mercurial when it comes to our desires and in particular our sexual needs. We may often find that we're wondering if the grass is greener on the other side. Our innate curiosity will empower us to explore more, though. What can you do with your personal life? Work might be a welcome distraction when the moon enters Aquarius. You may look forward to going into your job today. Things at home could be somewhat intense. Maybe you had a fight with someone you live with, or you could be stressed out by personal obligations. Going into work could be the refresher you need. Your job can help you detach and maybe even see your personal life more objectively. Just remember to leave your personal life at the door when you get to work. Keeping a dream diary is recommended during these trying times. Dreams can hold precious information for waking life. The habit of writing down your dreams actually makes it easier to remember them. There are no ratings determining what can air and what can't in your dreams, so you can take them as seriously as you would the artwork you made as a child. Respecting your dreams teaches you self-awareness and sharpens your understanding of what really matters to you. You are entering a phase when you will be taking stock and sifting through NGS and starting a new cycle. You're going to start fresh and undertake a trip or a new job. In the weeks coming up, there will be some changes that are heavy to bear, but you will rapidly be in the saddle again. Stay active and involved, and very soon the situation will work itself out, most notably in your sentimental life. While you are waiting, take care of your liver. Only 12 days ago, Pluto retrograded into your communication sector, and just a few hours later, Uranus also turned retrograde in the same area. Now, as the moon spends its final hours in your communication sector, it is serving as a bridge by connecting with both planets. This creates an ideal opportunity to express your emotional responses and improve relationships while addressing past issues, with even the Sun and Mercury contributing to this process. The moon is managing to squeeze a lot into its final hours in your communication sector. This first visit since Pluto retrograde back into your communication sector and since Uranus turned retrograde in your relationship sector will see the moon connect with both, giving you access to planets with the power to give your relationships, the past and unsaid words, a voice. Our eyes in the sky. It's often the smallest gestures that leave the biggest impact, isn't it? A quick text to check in on a friend, or a simple "I'm thinking of you," can spark so much joy, both for you and the other person. Have you ever been on the receiving end of a message that instantly brightened your day, making you feel seen and appreciated? That's the kind of connection we're talking about today, the type that strengthens bonds and reminds us of the beauty in our relationships. So, if that sense of connection is calling you, don't ignore it. Today is the perfect day to reach out and spread a little warmth. Who in your life could use a reminder that they matter? Now, let's talk about the energy surrounding you today. It's buzzing with possibility. Your mental sharpness and physical energy are at an all-time high. You're feeling on top of your game, and it's as though everything you set your mind to feels totally within reach. Have you been holding on to a brilliant idea, just waiting for the right moment to bring it to life? Guess what? That moment is now. You already have the tools, knowledge, and insight to succeed. The only thing left to do is to trust yourself enough to take that leap. Sometimes, the most rewarding moments come from stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing the unknown. Think about a time when you hesitated, only to later realize, I should have started sooner. Today is your gentle nudge to go for €1. There's no better time than the present. In your social life, you'll find yourself especially open and welcoming today. Whether it's deepening connections with close friends or inviting new friendships into your circle, today's energy makes it all feel effortless and meaningful. Have you ever noticed how sharing experiences with others can surprise you with new perspectives, unexpected laughter, and moments of genuine joy? Today is a wonderful opportunity to experience just that. Open your heart and let those connections flourish. When we invest in our relationships, we not only enrich our own lives but also create spaces for others to feel valued and heard. It's a cycle of kindness and love, one that will be mirrored back to you tenfold. But let's not forget, even with all this positive momentum, there may be moments where your mind drifts toward unrealistic dreams or desires. You might find yourself daydreaming about something that seems just out of reach or feeling tempted by a risk that could undo the progress you've made. These moments are worth paying attention to, not for the risk itself, but for what they might reveal about your inner state. Have you ever felt a pull towards something, only to realize later that it was driven by a deeper dissatisfaction with where you currently are? These feelings aren't always about chasing something new, they're often a signal that it's time for reflection. Take a step back and ask yourself, what's really driving these desires? Why do I feel the need for change? By giving yourself the time and space to explore these questions, you'll gain clarity. And here's the beautiful part, it's often the small, intentional shifts that lead to the most fulfilling transformations. It's not always about big, sweeping changes. Sometimes, a quiet moment of reflection, a change in perspective, or a shift in priorities can make all the difference. So, as you move through today, stay grounded in the present, and embrace the opportunities that come your way. Whether it's reigniting a passion project, reaching out to loved ones, or simply giving yourself the time to reflect, trust you're exactly where you need to be. You have the strength, wisdom, and support to move forward with confidence and grace.